Have you ever had tricks played on you by your mates? I have. The first one when I was 17. I was living on this traveller site back in 1980. This mate bounded up to me, goes, Kit, guess what? They've taken the word gullible out of the dictionary. And I was like, really? Why would they do that? No, seriously, why would they take a word like out of the dictionary? And he went, see? They had to explain it to me. The same friend came up to me and he goes, do you want a sweet? I was like, yeah, all right, cheers. Gives me this blue sweet. Everybody's eating a sweet, you know. And unwrap it, pop it in my mouth. A while later, I'm thinking, oh, this doesn't taste much of anything. Pulled it out, looked at it, popped it back in. And then I noticed everybody's having a bit of a snigger and they're all sort of hanging around me. And I thought, what? And they went, oh, look in a wing mirror. So I looked in this car wing mirror. Bright blue mouth, bright blue tongue, all around here. Oh, it's... Same friend comes up to me, he goes, because we used to play a lot of cards back then, he goes, have you ever played the 52 card pickup? I went, no. He went, with a whole deck. I went, pick them up. Oh, fuck's sake. Another one in a different place. This is, I was living in a dry house, which was like council run, and the bloke who ran it scammed it to crazy. He was raking it in. He had everybody's money. Anyway, that's a different story. Anyway, I walked past the kitchen one day and I looked up and I noticed the strip light had loads of flies in it. I was going, that's disgusting. You need to clean that, yeah? And then I went off and did something else. And a while later I came back and they went, Kit, look at this. And the strip light was still the same. The flies are still in it. They pulled it off. One of them scooped a load out and shoved them in his mouth. And I literally went, ah, what are you doing? And they were currants. So in that time, they'd taken it out, cleaned the flies out, stuck a load of currants in and waited for me to come back just to do that. And in the same place, there was another one, right? And I got totally taken in again. And the thing is, the reason I got taken in by this one was because I walked into the office and it was like they were in the middle of a conversation. One of them turned around and goes, well, maybe Kit can do it. And I was like, what? And they were having an open day and looking for volunteers to do the toilets, and I weren't going to fucking volunteer for that. No way. We're living in a dry house with alkies and all sorts. No. And I said, no. All you have to do is go around all the toilets, and you get these little cubes. Yeah, they're dehydrated water cubes, and you just chuck them in and flush, and the instant water, you know. And I was absolutely amazed. I was like, wow, that is amazing. How can they do that? And I was trying to think, how can they do that? And I'm standing there thinking, wow, what a feat of engineering. And they just couldn't stop it. They just couldn't hold their laughter in. And they put me out of my misery. Oh, God. Another one. I mean, I've had countless. I mean, this one, when I was ill once, I had cancer, and somebody gave me a car, Citroen, so I can get up and down to the hospital because it was 7 miles away. Anyway, that was great, except all the suspension pipes started popping one after another. So you get one mended, and then because it's much stronger, the rest are weaker, and they all start popping one after another. And I was forever sticking suspension fluid in it, yeah. And I was whinging about how much it was costing me to a mate, and he goes, I know, because like they make it out of cockroach oil. And I was like, do they? Really? Well, there's lots of cockroaches around. I don't know why it's so expensive. I mean, I believed it, for fuck's sake. And, yeah, another one had to put me out of my misery. And my husband has had me so many times that I won't believe what he says now, you know. I refuse to believe that you could get a magnet on a stick that can pick up screws and bolts and things that you lose under a car. Because I'm like, oh no, you're not having me this time, no. And he got so pissed off because I wouldn't believe him. But can you blame me? I mean, I would have fallen for a long wait and tartan paint if I'd been working in that industry, you know. I mean, Christ, I've been had that many times. But it's all in the best possible taste and it's all good fun.